everyone marks January as the real fresh new start. It's the beginning of the year, it's that huge reset. Or maybe not, because to me, back to school is the real start after a long reset.
So here I am, starting to blog again after summer. But no, we are not doing an airport blog again. We are back home. So basically every year I use this time to reflect on what I've been doing the past few months, the course of the coming year, and whether my life makes sense or not. Can't open this shit. Okay. But the main problem is that if you're like me and like to be constantly into something, reaching that disconnection, that reset point might be hard actually. What the fuck is this? And for years, I've really struggled to actually reset during summer because the feeling of having to go back to a routine I didn't like hit me very, very hard, like extremely hard. It was like a constant feeling of these 2-3 weeks are over anytime soon. You gotta relax, you gotta focus, but it's nearly impossible if you're constantly thinking of it. But not this year. This year, I've actually seen the light. You know, sometimes slamming hard on the brakes can feel very, very weird, but if you think of it, there's no other way to actually start thinking, like deeply thinking about something. My point is that taking breaks and starting fresh has like this bad marketing, if that makes some sense. Because everything's like full of messages like work hard, 24/7, push yourself, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But to me it doesn't make any sense because it's actually in those breaks when you actually get to reflect on things. It's a bit of a paradox to me.
But during this summer break and for the first time in years, I've been able to fully reset and answer myself how I want my life to be for this new year, back to school or whatever you wanna call it.
One of my ongoing questions that has been basically there for nearly a year was whether I wanted to keep working part-time or move to a full-time scheme. It's not a question anymore, I see it super clear, I want to keep working part-time. And no, it's not because I'm super lazy, I don't want to work more, it's because I'm investing a lot of time and a lot of effort into this content creation journey. I really like it, so I want to keep putting more time into it.
And yeah, starting fresh and coming back from holiday. Oh, my hair is a freaking mess. Anyway, starting fresh from holidays is nice, but today after the flight I am extremely tired. I'm shattered. I was actually planning to go outside, go for a walk and keep digging into my fresh start, but I'm calling it a day. I'm gonna chill for the rest of the evening and that's a wrap.
I've seen people doing this on Instagram and for whatever reason, I'm not that cool. Anyway, outfit check for the office today. It kind of feels a little bit weird to get myself in front of the camera because I haven't done it for a week. This definitely feels like a back to school for me. Despite I started working on Thursday and today it's Wednesday, I've been working for a week. Well, it's been 3 or 4 days. It's definitely a back to school. It's when you get to see your mates after a month, those kind of things. So as I'm on my way, let's address the content conclusions I've got during my break. I've kind of realized that I need to change my approach to blogging because it's sustainable, but I want to improve. When you're a beginner, all you gotta do is practice and get more posted and those stuff, but now I'm in a slightly better position. So I want to kind of start posting less, a little bit less, and improve the quality because a good video will always be better than 3 average ones. Hope I don't run into anyone I know in this area because it's gonna be a little bit like, we thought you were stupid, now we can say it for sure. But yeah, I'm feeling quite refreshed for my official back to school or back to the office edition.
For this season, I've realized I didn't need any drastic change because I built a solid base that I liked last season. But there's still something I need to tackle.
Okay, done with work for the day. there's an errand I want to run today because I want to practice more sport these days. So as I was teasing before, I've flown my boxing gloves here to Finland. It's basically no secret that I don't like the gym, so I want to try something new. Well, that's not new because I did boxing in the past when I was in Spain, but I ended up quitting because I had no time. I started flying a lot to Finland, so I couldn't do it all. But it's always been in the back of my mind to retake it, and in the past few months with the moving and that stuff, I couldn't handle it properly, but now it's the time. Back to school means also starting new things. So, on the move. Students seems to be back, and so are parties. Wow, this has been one of the weirdest things that has happened to me in years. I was so nervous, but it has worked out very well, let me tell you. I had just arrived at the place and I was somehow waiting for a door to unlock, but the door was locked and no one seemed to appear. I didn't have any sort of appointment or basically anything, so I was just waiting for someone to get me some extra information. Then a couple of guys later appeared, they knock on the door, no one's coming, and yeah, I was planning to leave. And all of a sudden, finally, a guy that worked here appeared. I asked him, and he was Spanish. And you already know what happens when a Spanish guy meets another Spanish guy when you're abroad. Yes, you guessed it right, we immediately become friends. It's been great because he has showed me around, and he's even told me that there's a class in a couple of hours. I might come, I'm not sure, because I still need to go back home and those kind of things. But if it's not today, I'm definitely coming tomorrow. Got into some comfy clothes. As usual, wearing my worst outfit at home. Let's unpack the bag from work. I don't know why, but I feel extremely energized today. I don't know, maybe it's because of the reset. This is my first day. Normally when I go to the office, after that it's like I can do anything, and I was kind of thinking of going to a boxing class, so I'm not tired at all. And now I still need to do some more work. It's something related to this channel. You'll see in a few videos. And I also would like to start editing the beginning of this video, at least finding the right music for the intro. Not me being extremely concerned about the camera falling from this angle at all. And that was pretty much all I did that evening. I felt very happy because my back to school could have not been better. I'm on the right path, and I feel these changes will slowly work out for the better. There are some other things I would like to keep doing, but if I had to pick one, it would be to maintain my current work-life balance. This all would have been impossible without a break. It's quite hard to explain because it's when you're there, bored and out of your routine, when all of a sudden everything clicks and makes sense. It's nearly impossible to realize about certain things if you're constantly immersed into your own life. Back to school is my yearly reset. But maybe spring is yours. Any time is good, just listen to yourself. Who knows where we all will be in a year from now on, but I'm pretty sure that if this doesn't work out, I'll simply step aside once again and take as much time as I need.